Homer, please. We've never thrown a party. Now we're going to pay back all the friends who've invited us to their homes.
Never thrown a party? What about that big bash we had with all the champagne and musicians and holy men and everything?
That was our wedding.
Oh.
Children, it's time for you to go to bed.
But, Mom, I want to hear the witty banter of sophisticated adults.
Yeah, you can't have any fun in bed.
Oh, son, when you're older, you'll know better. Oh, baby.
Oh, they're here. How does everything look?
How do I look?
Do we have enough glasses?
Do we have enough gag ice cube?
Homer, put a record on.
What are all our friends' names again?
Children, go.
It's not unusual.
Hi, Homer.
You look lovely tonight.
Swell. And the house, you've done
Come in, please.
whatever. Hey, anybody mind if I serve as bartender? You know, I have a PhD in mixology.
College boy.
Hey, Homer, care to try some of my Flanders?
I pay for it. Hey, Flanders, next time, why don't you put a little alcohol in it?
Oh, contraire, Simpson. It has 3 shots of rum, a jigger of bourbon, and just a little dabberoo of creme de cassis for flavor.
Really? Well, I do have a warm sense of well-being, and I seem to be starting my speech. Good. Give me another.
Homer, go easy on the alcohol. Remember last year at the Winfield's party when you threw up in the laundry hamper?
No. Hi, you're Homer's sister-in-law, right? I remember you, but I don't remember you being so beautiful. Oh, hi! Is that a new kind of mace? Really painful. Oh, Dr. Herbert. Enjoying your party?
No, not really. Someone seems to have slipped one of those novelty ice cubes with a fake fly in my drink.
It was me. You fell for it.
Homer, these novelty ice cubes are often made from highly toxic chemicals. Ironically, a real fly would have been much more sanitary.
You see the look on your face. It's priceless.
What?
Monkey. You're a little monkey, are you? Do that thing you do.
You're a little monkey, are you?
Bart, come over here.
What?
Monkey. You're a little monkey, are you?
Yes, sir.
Bart, do that thing you do that's so cute.
What?
That thing you know how to do.
What?
Go to bed. Hey, everybody! Look, I'm the funniest guy in the world. Oh, you're the king. Go to bed. Hey, everybody! Look, I'm the funniest guy in the world. Oh, you're the king. I've been wanting to tell you off for years, but I never had the nerve.
I don't know you. My wife and your wife are friends. We met just 3 hours ago.
You stink! You and your whole lousy operation stinks! I quit!
Gee, don't quit.
All right, then.
Gee, don't go.
Give me a handful of peanuts, Maud.
Oh, sure.
Not those peanuts.
Oh.
The ones at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. I had a wonderful
I
time.
must apologize for my husband.
If you want him to live through the night, I suggest you roll him onto his stomach.
Thank you, I will, Dr. Hibbert. Thanks for coming.
Remember, I said if.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Why? What did you do?
I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Why? What did you do?
Oh, man, you don't even know.
Come here.
It's
Where are we going?
I want to make sure the kids don't hear. When I was young, I always hated knowing my parents were fighting.
They're fighting in the car again.
That music always sends a chill down my spine.
Homer, do you remember the way you acted at the party last night?
When I acted? So I said I must get out of these wet clothes and into a dry martini. Oh, you helped me forget. Thank you. Good Lord, there's a fly in my drink. I put it there. You did? I slipped it into your glass as a gag. Pure hilarity.
You are Homer.
I pronounce it to be the most whimsical tip of the season.
Oh, man. I like to think that I'm a patient, tolerant woman and that there was no line you could cross that could make me stop loving you. But last night, you didn't just cross that line, you threw up on it.
I'm sorry, honey. Can't we just forget and go to church?
I'm going to church alone today. You're going to stay here and explain to Bart why you scarred him for life.
No, I didn't. Oh, you mean inside, don't you? How about last night? You might have...
Like you were wasted.
I admit it. I didn't know when to say when. Sorry it happened, and I just hope you didn't lose it out of respect for me.
Dad, I have as much respect for you as I ever did or ever will.
Now, before I give you all a sneak preview of next week's sermon, I have some announcements to make. We have some new pamphlets available in our church news rack, including Bible Battlers, Satan's Boners, good grief, more Satan's Boners, and for the teens, it's not cool to fry in hell.
Marge.
I'm sorry, the Lord and I can't compete with the squeaking of Homer Simpson shoes. Why don't we just put everything on hold until he takes a seat?
All right, Reverend.
Sit down, Homer. Mrs. Lovejoy and myself will be holding our third annual marriage retreat next weekend at Catfish Lake. It's psychological counseling for couples whose marriages are hanging by a thread, or those just in need of a tune-up. Now, if you wish to participate, please sign up in the lobby after the service is over. Will the Simpsons be attending our little retreat?
Oh, well, it's very tempting. Really a wonderful idea. Marge! What are you doing? Are you insane? No! Give me the snake! Go!
We'll be there.
Go! Marriage Encounter Weekend, here I come.
Now you want to go?
They're holding it at Catfish Lake. They couldn't call it Catfish Lake if it didn't have a catfish in it.
We're going to this retreat to give our marriage a tune-up, and that's all. No mission. Oh, that must be the babysitter. Hello, I'm Mrs. Simpson. Simpson.
Come back for more, eh?
What?
Oh, my. What are we supposed to get a sitter on such short notice?
Oh, dear. If we can't find a babysitter, we can't go. What a kick in the teeth.
What do you need a babysitter for? I'm almost 10 and a half.
Mom, you wouldn't dare.
Don't take that home with me, young lady, or I'll give you a taste of the back of my hand.
No, you don't. No, what?
Babysitter for? I'm almost 10 and a half.
Mom, you wouldn't dare.
Don't take that home.
Dear, if we can't find a babysitter, we can't go. What a kick in the teeth.
What do you need a babysitter for? I'm almost 10 and a half.
Mom, you wouldn't dare.
Don't take that home with me, young lady, or I'll give you a taste of the back of my hand.
No, you don't. What a kick in the teeth.
What do you need a babysitter for? I'm almost 10 and a half.
Mom, you wouldn't dare.
Don't take that home with me, young lady, or I'll give you a taste of the back of my hand.
No, you don't.
Grandpa?
Hey, go. What?
Grandpa, could you do something?
I can dress myself.
Oh. Well, I was wondering, do you think you could babysit the kids this weekend? I wouldn't ask, except I'm desperate.
Oh, sure. Last resort. Oh, Grandpa the Phoebe, the guy who can't be counted out for nothing, no-how, Dagnabbit. Everyone against me. I'll do it. Birds, just putting a few left things in the truck.
Now, if Maggie runs a fever, you call this number. If she sticks her finger in an electrical socket, call this number. And if she drinks pine cleanser, call this.
Just give me the list. I can read.
All right. Goodbye, children, and behave yourselves. Call this number if Grandpa falls in the bathtub.
I heard that.
Grandpa, Mama's in such a hurry she forgot to give you this. It's a list of the things Lisa and I can and can't do.
You're allowed to smoke cigars. Great. Ooh, better get some gas. Fill her up. Oh, I guess I'll go and stretch my legs.
Where you headed?
Catfish Lake.
Oh, after General Sherman, are ya?
Well, wait a minute. Who's General Sherman?
He's only the biggest catfish in these parts.
Oh, yeah?
They say he weighs upwards of 500 pounds.
Whoa, who says that?
They do.
Oh.
Yeah, that there's the only known picture of the general. Can't see what he is exactly. He's freakishly big, though.
Gentlemen, I am going to catch General Sherman.
Oh, my.
After the supermarket, we'll go to the video store, grab a Krusty Burger, and head for the arcade.
Bart, Grandpa's a kindly old man who trusts us. Are you sure it's right to take advantage of him?
Lise, in these crazy, topsy-turvy times, who's to say what's right or wrong? But right now, my gut's telling me, bleed Gramps dry.
Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Simpson. Welcome.
Hello, Reverend. We're glad we could come. Hello, Helen.
Hello, Marge.
Why, Homer Simpson. Here to give your marriage a little spit shine?
None of your business, Flanders. Say, Reverend, are we going to get a chance to do any fishing?
Oh, I'm afraid not. A marriage can't be reconciled in a few hours, Homer. It takes a whole weekend to do that.
Oh.
We must bait our hooks with honesty. That way a happy marriage won't be the one that got away.
I see. I also understand bowling expressions.
Ah, 3 couples, our best turnout yet. Why don't we go around the room and everyone can introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about why they're here. John, Gloria?
My name's Gloria. I'm here because Johnny Boy hasn't been able to cut it man-wise for some time. Not that I'd want his odor of gin and sour defeat pressed against me.
That's enough, Gloria.
Thank you, Gloria. John, why don't you tell us a little about why you're here?
She never cooks. She keeps it filthy.
Gin and sour defeat pressed against me.
That's enough, Gloria.
Thank you, Gloria. John, why don't you tell us a little about why you're here?
She never cooks. She keeps a filthy house and she talks profanely. She's the queen of the harpies.
No, I'm
Queen of the
not.
harpies.
No, I'm not.
Here's your crown, your majesty.
Get away from
Queen of the harpies.
To the right place.
Since she talks profanely. She's the queen of the harpies.
No, I'm
Queen of the
not.
harpies.
No, I'm not.
Here's your crown, your majesty.
Get away from
Queen of the
me.
harpies.
To the right place. First, I want you to look into each other's eyes.
Your eyes. I've forgotten how beautiful they are.
Let's never fight again.
We were fools to argue.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk at all.
Remember my saving your lives and bringing you happiness when we pass the collection plate next week? All right. Ned, Maud, what brings you here?
Well, go on, Nettie.
Sometimes Maud, God bless her, she underlines passages in my Bible because she can't find hers.
Oh, lucky you don't keep guns in the house.
Homer, why are you here?
Oh.
Maud, God bless her, she underlines passages in my Bible because she can't find hers.
Oh, lucky you don't keep guns in the house.
Homer, why are you here?
Go on, Nettie.
Sometimes Maud, God bless her, she underlines passages in my Bible because she can't find hers.
Lucky you don't keep guns in the house. Oh. I got drunk and looked down her dress.
Marge is going to tell us all your faults. Why don't you tell us about hers?
Oh, she's perfect.
Come on, Homer.
Yes.
What are her faults?
Well, sometimes it can be annoying.
Every time.
Marge, don't
You know, before I go.
Your turn.
I'm done.
Okay. Marge?
Well, it's not that I don't love the guy. I'm always
It's
sticking
gonna be
up.
too late by the time I get out of the bathroom.
It's just that he's so
It's gonna be
self-centered.
too late. I have to give you a hug now.
Oh.
Now, Homer.
He forgets birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, both religious and secular. He chews with his mouth open. He gambles. He hangs out at a seedy bar with bums and lowlife. It's not that I don't love the guy. I'm always sticking up for him. It's just that he's so self-centered.
Where are you going?
He forgets birthdays, anniversaries, holidays.
You come up, charges back here.
Half a gallon of chocolate, half a gallon of chocolate brownie fudge, half a gallon of chocolate dish.
Did your mom really write that shopping list?
Grandpa, what's the question? What's this, like sprinkles and syrup? Hey, Grandpa, I don't sit to step on it.
All right, but put out that cigar.
All right, but put out that cigar.
He never changes the baby. When he goes to sleep, he makes chewing noises, and when he wakes up, he makes honking noises. And he scratches himself with his keys. I guess that's it. Oh, wait, he kicks me in his sleep, and his toenails are too long and yellow. That's all I can think of right now. I guess you're all tired. And I want to thank you for letting me get some things off my chest.
Well,
Honking noises. And
He makes honking noises.
changes the baby. When he goes to sleep, he makes chewing noises, and when he wakes up, he makes honking noises. And he scratches himself with his keys. I guess that's it. Oh, wait, he kicks me in his sleep, and his toenails are too long and yellow.
And
That's all I
yellow.
can think of right now. I guess you're all tired. And I want to thank you for letting me get some things off my chest.
well, we've missed the luau. What say we call it a night?
My captain, I can't avenge my partner's death with this pea shooter.
I don't want to hear it, Big Bang. That pen of yours is against regulations. In this department, we go by the book.
My book.
That pen of yours is against regulations. In this department, we go by the book.
Boy book.
My partner's death with this pea shooter.
I don't want to hear it, Big Bang. That pen of yours is against regulations.
The luau. What say we call it a night?
My captain, I can't avenge my partner's death with this pea shooter.
I don't want to hear it, Big Bang. That pen of yours is against regulations.
The luau. What say we call it a night?
My captain, I can't avenge my partner's death with this pea shooter.
I can't avenge my partner's death with these pea shooter.
The luau.
I don't want to hear
What
it,
say we
baby.
call it a night?
My captain, I can't avenge my partner's death with this pea shooter.
I don't want to hear it, Big Bang. That pen of yours is against regulations. In this department, we go by the book.
Boy book.
By book.
You know, kids, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, you should go to bed, Grandpa. We've had a big day.
Good, you white guy, little Mario.
It's no use kidding myself. I'm having an ethical crisis.
Out at 5. Catch General Sherman at 5:30. Clean him at 6. Eat him at 6:30. Back in bed by 7 with no incriminating evidence. The perfect crime.
Homer, you're sneaking up. I can't believe your selfishness. You can go fishing anytime, but we're here trying to save our marriage. You're thinking about fishing even when I'm talking right now, right?
Could this be a good time to be honest?
Yes.
You're right, I am. Help me, Marge. What do I do to be a good guy?
Get back in bed.
All right. But I can't sleep. Can I take a walk? Gotta be a good husband. Gotta be a good husband. Gotta be a good husband. Hey, can I take a walk?
Sure.
Gotta be a good husband. Gotta be a good husband. Gotta be a good husband. Hey, kid, you forgot your... Go ahead, General Sherman. Waste your strength, you big ugly catfish. I'm gonna kill it and stick a feather with your name on it.
Homer?
Sugar,
Yes, 10, please. The Grandpa taught me off.
are you sure your ma lets you kids drink coffee?
Well, last time, yes.
Sugar,
Yes, 10, please. The Grandpa taught me off.
are you sure your ma lets you kids drink coffee?
Well, last time, yes.
Grandpa. Taught me off.
Are you sure your ma let you kids drink?
You big ugly catfish. I'm gonna steal it and stick a feather with your name on it.
Homer?
Sugar?
Yes, 10, please.
The Grandpa. Taught me off.
Are you sure your ma let you kids drink coffee?
For the last time, yes!
Come on, give up.
Hey, Millhouse. Big blowout at Cassidy Simpson. The only adult is frail and old.
Guards join. 2-ish. Be there, be square.
Tell my friends. All right, but I got some pretty funky friends. All right, I get it.
Adult is frail and old.
Guards join. 2-ish. Be there, be square.
Tell my friends. All right, but I got some pretty funky friends. All right, I get out at noon and I'm already invited to a party.
Now, this is a trust exercise. You fall backwards and rely on your spouse to catch you.
Do I have to do this?
No, even if your husband were here, I wouldn't recommend it. Marge, as a trained marriage counselor, this is the first instance where I've ever told one partner that they were 100% right. It's all his fault, and I'm willing to put that in a certificate you can frame. The first instance where I've ever told one partner that they were 100% right. It's all his fault, and I'm willing to put that in a certificate you can frame.
Over there! Turn the word over there! And the Yanks are coming! Over there!
First instance where I've ever told one partner that they were 100% right. It's all his fault, and I'm willing to put that in a certificate you can frame.
Over there! Turn the word over there!
That was all of them? What? Wow.
I'm willing to put that in a
Except
certificate.
literally every single one of them. That's insane.
Over there! Turn the word over there! And the Yanks are coming!
Okay, fish. You're probably wondering why I'm still here. Catching you will make me the most famous fisherman there is. Right up there with that the bald guy in the cable fishing show. Whoa! Holy mackerel!
Millhouse, can you bring us out? What's happening, man?
Cherry party, Bart. Any tickle rates?
Not yet, but the afternoon is young. Lisa, what's wrong?
Isn't it obvious? We've degraded ourselves and set back the children's rights movement for decades to come.
Great at a party, Lisa. Really great.
Hey! No! Shut that door! Stop it!
Isn't it
You're great at
obvious?
a party.
We've
You're really
degraded
great.
ourselves and set back the children's rights movement for decades to come.
Great at a party, Lisa. Really great.
Hey! You! No! Shut that door! Stop it! Put that away! Oh! Shut! Oh! Ow! You young alien! You want me to take off? Shut that door! Stop it! Put that away! No! Stop!
And set back the children's rights movement for decades
I can't with
to
this
come.
thing, bro. Too great.
Really great.
Hey! You! No! Shut that door! Stop it! Put that away! No! Stop!
And set back the children's rights movement for decades to come.
Great at a party, Lisa. Really
Really
great.
great.
Hey! You! No! Shut that door! Stop it! Put that away! No! Stop! Oh! Ow! Elliot, you want me to take off my belt? Yeah. All right. On it. I love you, but I must kill you.
You want me to take off my belt?
Yeah, take care of it. Hey, thanks for coming. Hey, nice tie, Nelson.
Oh, thanks, it's your dad's.
Yeah, take care of it. Hey, thanks for coming. Hey, nice tie, Nelson.
Oh, thanks, it's your dad's.
Oh my
I
god.
tried to be a good baby Jenner, but I failed. I'm a thief, a useless old worn down.
Lisa, I have this strong, unpleasant feeling I've never had before.
It's called remorse, you vile burlesque of irrepressible youth.
Well, how do you make this feeling go away?
You grab a bucket and a brush and clean harder and faster than you ever have before.
I am the champion. I am the champion. No time for losers, 'cause I am the champion of the world. Uh-oh. Hi, honey. How's the marriage retreat going?
We came to this retreat because I thought our marriage was in trouble, but I never for a minute thought it was in this much trouble. How can you expect me to believe?
Marge, you don't know what this fish means. This fish represents a better life for both of us. This fish makes me a champion and a hero.
To who?
To those weirdos in the worm store.
All this fish represents is just how selfish you are.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'll do it back.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Watch! Whoa. I did it. I gave up fame and breakfast for my marriage. I fought it for 6 hours. She says one word and I toss it back. And you're telling me our marriage is in trouble? Come here, baby.
Oh, Homer.
We're back.
How's your marriage?
Same as usual. Perfectamundo.
Oh, my, the house looks wonderful. Grandpa, what's your secret?
Pretending to cry. That's right. You heard me. Pretending to cry.
You're at the end, we're about to finish this and go back and get the rest of the trophies.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm so sad.
Way to go, Grandpa. Never trust another old person.
I fooled you. July 2nd.
Yeah, General Sherman. They say he's 500 pounds of bottom-dwelling fury, don't you know? No one knows how old he is, but if you ask me, and most people do, he's 100 years if he's a day.
And no one's ever caught him?
Well, one fella came close, went by the name of Homer. 7 feet tall he was, with arms like tree trunks. And his eyes were like steel, cold and hard. He had a shock of hair, like the fires of hell.
There should be a group of guys coming down here right about now. I play this to know. You gotta know what you're working with here, man. And when it comes to me, I know what I'm working with all the time because I played this on hardest difficulty back when it was hard to do that. Let's stop now.
Hurry, Mom. If we don't get to the convention soon, all the good comics will be gone.
What do you care about good comics? All you ever buy is Casper the Wimpy Ghost.
I think it's sad that you equate friendliness with wimpiness, and I hope it'll keep you from ever achieving true popularity.
Well, you know what I think? I think Casper's the ghost of Richie Rich.
Hey, they do look alike.
Wonder how Richie died.
Perhaps he realized how hollow the pursuit of money is and took his own life.
Kids, could you lighten up a little?
Now, Radioactive Man, he rules. Never punches the bad guy without saying something cool.
He's no wittier than the next superhero.
Oh, yeah? Look, he knocks the guy into the sun and says, "Hot enough for ya?"
I stand corrected.
We're here!
Too bad we didn't come dressed as popular cartoon characters.
This looks like a discount for Bartman.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Bartman.
Never heard of them. Full price.
Lousy ripoff.
Is this on? Young people of Springfield, as your mayor, I'd like to welcome you to our annual Funny Book Convention. And thank you for pumping almost $300 into the local economy. Your youthful high spirits have imparted a glow to this old warhorse. You might say I feel like Radiation Man.
That's radioactive man, jerk.
Stand corrected. Well, have fun, and be sure to clear out by 6 for the Shriners. Get that punk's name. No one makes a fool out of Diamond Joe Quimby.
Excuse me, sir. Has anyone turned in a left Vulcan here?
Let's see. We got a utility belt, a couple of tricorders, a lightsaber. Sorry, kid.
Hey, Bike Dude.
Hey, Auto Man. Ooh, what's that?
My very own idea for a comic book, little man. It's about a dude who drives the school bus by day, but by night fights vampires in a post-apocalyptic war zone.
Cool.
Come on, Bart. We're going to see Buddy Hodges.
The guy who played Fallout Boy on TV?
Yep.
Wow. Guess he wasn't killed in Vietnam.
Ah, these Laramie cigarettes give me the steady nerves I need to combat evil.
Gee willikers, Radioactive Man. Wished I was old enough to smoke Laramies.
Sorry, Fallout Boy. Not until you're 60. Look out! Will Radioactive Man act in time to save the Earth? Well, wasn't that great? You know, kids, I'm sure we'd all like to remember actor Dirk Richter for his portrayal of Radioactive Man, and not the sordid details of his final years. So let's keep the questions tasteful, okay? Now, how about a big welcome for Buddy Fallout Boy Hodges?
Any questions?
When Radioactive Man got injected with shrinking serum in issue 234, how come his costume shrinks too?
I am sure I don't know. But I did just finish playing Rum Tum Tugger in the Second National Touring Company of Cats. Anybody see it?
Oh, over here. Auto Boy. Oh, me.
Yes, you, the masked boy.
Do you think the ghost of Dirk Richter haunts the bordello where his bullet-riddled body was found?
Dirk Richter was a beautiful man. Can't you little vultures leave him alone?
Think the ghost of Dirk Richter haunts the bordello where his bullet-riddled body was found?
Dirk Richter was a beautiful man. Can't you little vultures leave him alone?
Hey, Radioactive Man number 72! It's imaginary tale where Radioactive Man marries Larva Girl.
Wow, number 9. That's before Fallout Boy became his ward.
Tell you what, I'll show you something very special if you promise to put your very little hand behind your back and keep them there. Behold.
Wow, Radioactive Man number 1.
Another.
I bet it's worth $1 million.
It is, my lad. I'll let you have it for 100 because you remind me of me.
Oh, all I got is 30.
Then you cannot have it.
But I must. Until this moment, I never knew why God put me on this earth, but now I know. To buy that comic book.
Your emotion is out of place here, son.
So, did you kids have fun?
Yeah, Mom. Guess what? For $1, a man told me 35 Caspers and a dozen Lois Lanes.
Ooh.
I never knew what Superman saw in her. Give me Wonder Woman. Wow! And that golden lariat. She can tie me up anytime. Oh!
Homer!
Oh, it's just getting smart. Hey, what does everyone say to dinner at Rusty Burger? My treat.
Hi, Homer. Whoa, you really are a sport, Dad, taking us out to a fine restaurant like Krusty Burger.
All right, what are you
That's a
getting
faster
at?
game, my boy.
I need $100
It was almost too easy.
$100 for a comic book? Who drew it? Michelangelo?
Oh, please, Dad. I want this more than anything in the world.
Well, T.S.
Please, Dad.
No.
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 Please, Dad.
No! Now look, son, we all know that usually when you bug me like this, I give in, so I'm not mad at you for trying. So you've been paying attention. But we all know I'm not going to give you $100. Now, are you going to stop bugging me?
No.
Are you?
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 No.
Are
No.
you?
No.
Are you?
No.
Are you?
No.
Are you?
Okay!
I win! In your face! Yeah! How do you like them apples?
Don't quote Homer. You know, Bart, when I was your age, the one thing I wanted more than anything in the world was a child-sized electric light bulb oven. My parents
But you have to be our slave.
Okay, this gives us a lot more free time. Let's take up smoking. For months I worked and worked while my sister smoked and smoked. Venus, oh Venus. We want those dress shields hand washed.
What?
And drip dries. But the big day finally came, and because I worked for it, all those light bulb warm treats always tasted extra good. So maybe a part-time job is the answer.
Oh, my goodness.
How long before she's torn to
You're already
pieces by
taking care of
Patty?
Maggie, and Lisa is such a
That is,
handsome.
if she hasn't been raped in the universe.
Me?
It ain't for you to
Get a
decide.
job? Were they serious? I didn't realize it at the time, but a little piece of my childhood had slipped away. Forever.
Bart, what are you staring at?
Nothing.
He didn't say it, and neither did I, but at that moment, my dad and I were closer than we ever...
Bart! Stop it!
Sorry.
She won't.
I need money. A lot of money. Oh. Empty bottles. Empty bottles. Well, it's practically empty. There you go, Apu.
Oh, very good. Would you like to deposit the freight from the cost of a jumbo cherry squishy?
No, not today. I need the dime.
Oh, it is good to see you are learning a trade.
Ching, ching, ching. Aha! Americanize this, my good man.
Doggy,
All those coins were only worth 3 lousy cents?
let the good times roll.
This is so humiliating. I feel like such a geek. How's it going, boy? Terrible. Cars slow down to laugh at me, but no one's buying.
Maybe you need to play on their sympathies more.
Let's see.
Now you look pathetic.
Lemonade sucks. I need a new product. Let's see. Formalin, no crowding. Cheap beer and a sympathetic ear. Step right up.
Hey, Bart, could you give me one on credit? I'm a little short this week.
Beat it.
Hey, you got a liquor license here, young fella?
My dog gave it.
Gotta have a license to sell beer.
Writing all those tickets must make you guys thirsty. How about a couple on the house?
Well, seeing as how it's a first offense,
I guess we can overlook this.
So long, officers. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's all the... My beer! My beer! My beautiful beer!
The poor boy is so desperate. He wants to earn money to buy a comic book.
A comic book? Oh, my boys never change. Which one is it? Nazi Smasher?
I don't think so.
Come over to my house. I got a few chores he can do. He knows how to mix whitewash, don't he?
What?
Ah, you must be Bert Simpson. Well, you look like you got a strong young back. Would you like something to eat? I got dried apricot, almond paste, sauerkraut candy.
No thanks. Who's that?
Oh, that's my brother Asa. He was killed in the Great War. Held a grenade too long.
This one for you, Kaiser Bill. Special delivery from Uncle Sam and all the boys in D Company. Yeah, Johnny, Harris, Brooklyn Bob, and Reggie. Yeah.
Should be a straight shot.
Here, have some ribbon candy. Boys love candy.
No thanks.
Boys love candy.
Ugh. I think I'd rather just get to work, ma'am.
We'll start with a little light yard work, and when you're done, you can have a nice barley pop. I want you to clear out all the weeds. You do know which ones are weeds.
All of them?
Good boy. Now be careful with these. I'll be inside watching my stories. Ow!
Jack, please. I'm married.
That must be what's turning me on.
Oh, stop it. Some more.
Filthy, but genuinely arousing.
Finished.
Merciful heaven, you're bleeding. I'll get the iodine. Iodine. Now don't fish digits. Listen, lady, you don't have to. Hi, Mom.
Did you make any money?
Not yet, but at least I'm in a lot of pain.
Well, I think what you're doing for Mrs. Glick is very nice. The poor old thing doesn't have anybody.
There's a reason.
The squad certainly collects on those downspout donuts.
I don't sludge you, you bat.
Hey, we wash Beulah. You know what that is?
Some old lady thing nobody's heard about for 50 years.
No, it was my wedding dress. But then I dyed it black, and it became my morning dress.
Great story, lady.
My best friend was there.
Last night, I dreamed I held you in my
You
arms.
didn't know what to do. So,
No, not the iodine. Burn the germs off with the torch. Amputate my arms, but not the...
Iodine.
I'll wager you've been looking forward to this.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Here we are, 2 quarters.
and she was the
2
first to
quarters.
You deserve every penny. You know, I've told lots of my girlfriends about you, and they have chores, too.
2 quarters?
You didn't say thank you.
Listen, lady. Leave without screaming, and I can leave without saying a bad word. But there is no way that I am saying thank you.
You're welcome. All right, then. Get on. Spend it on penny whistles and moon pies.
Moon pies, mother.
What's the
problem, boy?
I've been busting my hump all week for that withered old clam, and all I got was 50 cents.
Hey, when I was your age, 50 cents was a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah.
Dad, I've done everything I could, and I've only got 35 bucks. Ugh, I am through with working. Working is for chumps.
Son, I'm proud of you. I was twice your age before I figured that out.
No matter what.
$40?
$40? Forget it. Made me get off my fool for that.
It's all I've got. I don't feed. I visited my aunt in the nursing home. Fished a dime out of the sewer, for God's sake.
No way. What do you want?
Can I have it for 35?
No! Freaking kid. I do not need this. I've got a master's degree in folklore and mythology.
Excuse me. Do you have the Carl Yastrzemski baseball card from 1973 when he had big sideburns?
Show me $30. Because if you ain't got it, I ain't getting off the stool.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Martin.
1973 when he had big sideburns?
Show me $30. If you ain't got it, I ain't getting off the stool.
Okay.
Okay.
Carl Yastrzemski baseball card from 1973 when he had big sideburns?
Show me $30. Because if you ain't got it, I ain't getting off the stool. Folklore and mythology.
Excuse me. Do you have the Carl Yastrzemski baseball card from 1973 when he had big sideburns?
Show me $30. Because if you ain't got it, I ain't getting off the stool.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Martin. If you, Millhouse, and I went in together, we could buy a copy of Radioactive Man #1 right now.
Wow!
Here you go, mutton chop yad.
I don't want it.
Freaking kids.
Look, pal, we got $100, and we'd like to buy a copy.
If you ain't got it, I ain't getting off the stool.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Martin. If you, Millhouse, and I went in together, we could buy a copy of Radioactive Man #1 right now.
Wow!
Here you go, mutton chop yad.
I don't want it.
Freaking kids.
Look, pal, we got $100, and we'd like to buy Radioactive Man #1. So why don't you just waddle over there and get it?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Breathe it in, boys. Oh, this is the stuff dreams are made of. It smells like my grandpa. Uh-oh. Looks like rain. We better get this baby home. Uh-oh.
Looks like you bought more than you bargained for.
My pants. Caught on barbed wire. Good Lord! Choke! An A-bomb! Becoming radioactive. From this day forward, I shall call myself Radioactive Man.
So that's how it happened. I would have thought being hit by an atomic bomb would have killed him.
Now you know better.
Turn the page, Bart.
Careful, careful. Listen, you guys are welcome to come over and read it anytime you like.
Why can't we keep it in my house?
Your house? That's crazy talk.
Well, the comic's ours as much as it is yours. How about this, guys? Bart can have it Mondays and Thursdays, Millhouse will get it Tuesdays and Fridays, and yours truly will take it Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Perfect.
Wait a minute. What about Sunday?
Yeah, what about Sunday?
Well, Sunday possession will be determined by a random number generator. I will take the digits 1 through 3, Millhouse will have 4 through 6, and Bart will have 7 through 9.
Perfect.
Wait a minute. What about 0?
Yeah, what about 0?
Yeah. Well, in the unlikely event of a 0, possession will be determined by rock, scissors, paper competition. Best 3 out of 5. How's that?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Excellent. Well, today being Saturday, gentlemen, I guess I'll be taking my comic and...
Nice try, Martin. It almost worked, but tonight this comic book stays right here.
If the comic book stays right here, then so do I.
Me too. Fine. We're all gonna stay here with the comic book. It'll be like a sleepover. Yeah, a sleepover. That's what pals do, right? Real friendly like.
I want to read it again.
Nice try, mister.
Millhouse, the assets in your hand could damage the newsprint. We want to keep this comic forever, so the last one alive will have the honor of being buried with it.
What do you mean the last one alive?
And then years from now.
Yeah, sure you did.
Bart, don't push on.
I knew it. You're both against me. Well, nobody makes a sap out of Bartholomew J. Simpson.
Quit it!
You quit it! No, you quit it.
You boys might like some microwave some more.
Thank you. Mrs. Simpson.
Sweet dreams, boys.
What about it?